Abu Hanifa and those who followed him said that Iman does not increase or decrease. The Ash'aris said that it does. Sheikh Samir taught us that this is stronger, what the Ash'aris said, that it increases and decreases, because it complies with the apparent meanings of the Quran, like the saying of Allah, وَإِذَا تُلِيَتْ عَلَيْهِمْ آيَاتُهُ زَادَتْهُمْ إِيمَانًا. If its verses were recited on them, it increases them in faith. This difference is only a matter of terminology. Whether it increases or doesn't is only a matter of terminology. In this case, both parties have the same aqidah, no difference at all. The Najjariyah deviated and said that belief increases but does not decrease. Additional evidence for the Ash'ari opinion that it increases and decreases includes such hadiths as لا يؤمن أحدكم حتى يحب لأخيه ما يحب لنفسه. One of you does not perfectly believe until he loves for his brother what he loves for himself. Negating the foundation of one's belief is not meant here. Yani, the base of one's faith is not, negating that is not meant in this hadith. لا يؤمن أحدكم حتى كذا. One of you doesn't believe until such and such. Negating the foundation of one's belief is not meant here, nor in what resembles it, like لا يؤمن أحدكم حتى أكون أحب إليه من والده وولده. One of you does not perfectly believe until I am more beloved to him than his parent and his child. And possibly it means his father and his child. Al-Walid could be the father, and then the Walidah would be the mother. Or Al-Walid could be the parent, then it could be the father or the mother. لا يؤمن أحدكم حتى يكون هواه تبعا لما جئت به. One of you does not perfectly believe until his inclination follows that with which I have come. لا دين لمن لا عهد له ولا إيمان لمن لا أمانة له. There is no religion in who does not have loyalty, and no belief in whoever is not trustworthy. What is meant is that one's personal level of belief and his personal commitment to the religion is incomplete and deficient. The individual would not be following the Prophet perfectly, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This was stated, meaning this explanation of these words or these hadiths that have come like this, by the likes of Ibn Hajar and An-Nawawi in the explanation of Sahih Muslim. Hence, it is neither said that one is a Muslim but not a believer, nor that he is a believer but not a Muslim. Instead, it is said that his belief is imperfect or deficient. Concerning this hadith, لا يزني الزاني حين يزني وهو مؤمن ولا يسرق السارق حين يسرق وهو مؤمن ولا يشرب الخمر حين يشربها وهو مؤمن. The fornicator does not fornicate while being a believer. The thief does not steal while being a believer. The drinker does not drink wine while being a believer. Imam An-Nawawi said that the muhaqqiqun, meticulous scholars, said that it means that one does not do these sins while his belief is perfect. These are expressions that negate something while the intended meaning is the negation of its perfection. Just as it is said, there is no knowledge except what benefits, and there is no life except the life of the hereafter. It is necessary to interpret the hadith like this. Which hadith we're talking about? Specifically the last one. لا يزني الزاني حين يزني وهو مؤمن ولا يسرق السارق حين يسرق وهو مؤمن. The fornicator does not fornicate while being a believer. The thief does not steal while being a believer. It is necessary to interpret the hadith like this, that it means to deny the perfection of faith. Because of the hadith of Abu Dharr, من قال لا إله إلا الله دخل الجنة وإن زنى وإن سرق. Whoever said, no one is God but Allah shall enter paradise, even if he fornicated and stole. Another is the hadith, بايعوني على ألا تشركوا بالله شيئا. Pledge your promise to me that you will not associate with Allah anything. ولا تسرقوا ولا تزنوا ولا تقتلوا أولادكم. And that you will not steal, fornicate, or kill your children. ولا تأتوا ببهتان تفترونه بين أيديكم وأرجلكم. Nor fabricate slander from your hearts. ولا تعصوا في معروف. And that you will not disobey in any good that you are ordered. فَمَنْ وَفَى مِنْكُمْ فَأَجْرُهُ عَلَى اللَّهِ. Whoever among you fulfills that, then his reward is on Allah. وَمَنْ أَصَابَ شَيْئًا مِّنْ ذَلِكَ فَعُوقِبَ فِي الدُّنْيَا. And whoever among you falls into any of that, and is thus punished in the earthly life, فَهُوَ كَفَّارَةٌ لَهُ. That will be an expiation for him on Judgment Day. وَمَنْ أَصَابَ مِنْ ذَلِكَ شَيْئًا ثُمَّ سَتَرَهُ اللَّهُ عَزَّ وَجَلَّ. And whoever among you falls into any of that, then Allah Azza wa Jal covered him. فَهُوَ إِلَى اللَّهِ. Then he is under the will of Allah. إِن شَاءَ عَفَى عَنْهُ وَإِن شَاءَ عَاقَبَهُ. If he willed, he will forgive him. And if he willed, he will punish him. Allah says, إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يَغْفِرُ أَن يُشْرَكَ بِهِ وَيَغْفِرُ مَا دُونَ ذَلِكَ لِمَن يَشَاءُ. Allah certainly does not forgive the association of partners with him, and he forgives whatever is less than that for whomever he wills. The consensus of the people of truth is that the fornicator, thief, killer, and other major sinners who did not associate partners with Allah did not blaspheme by committing those sins. If they died while insisting on the major sins, then they are under the will of Allah. If He willed, He will forgive them and put them in paradise without any previous torture. And if He willed, He will torture them, then put them in paradise. This makes it easier to understand other hadiths that do not truly negate one's faith. All of what we said now makes it easier to understand other hadiths that do not truly negate one's faith, despite that they seemingly negate that he will enter paradise. So we looked at some hadiths now that apparently they negate one's faith. Now, like those hadiths, there are some hadiths that apparently are negating that he will enter paradise. And it means like the hadiths that we already mentioned. And there's even other hadiths that apparently are saying that someone committed kufr and he didn't commit real blasphemy, like sibabul muslimi fusuq wa qitaluhu kufr. Insulting the Muslim is a major sin, and fighting him is kufr. Doesn't mean blasphemy here. It's ugly like blasphemy. There's a set of hadiths that are mentioned like this in a different chapter of this book. May Allah make this book successful and beneficial. Ameen. So now we're going to mention another set that seem to say that one will not enter paradise. The meaning of these is that the committer of the mentioned sins will not enter paradise with the first batches. He will be punished first. Unless Allah forgives him, then admitted to paradise. Examples are such as لا يدخل الجنة قتات. The instigator who causes trouble between Muslims will not enter paradise. It means without being tortured first, unless Allah forgives him. من اقتطع حق امرئ مسلم بيمينه فقد أوجب الله له النار وحرم عليه الجنة. Whoever took the right of a Muslim person by a swear, then Allah has made necessary for him hell and has forbidden for him paradise. Yani, if he was a Muslim, then Allah will punish him first, or Allah will forgive him. من ادعى إلى غير أبيه وهو يعلم أنه غير أبيه فالجنة عليه حرام. Whoever attributed himself to other than his father, while knowing that he is other than his father, then paradise is for him forbidden. ثلاثة لا يدخلون الجنة. 3 types of people shall not enter paradise. العاق لوالديه. The one who mistreats his parents. والديوث. I think there's a shadda on the ya. Or ad-dayuth without a shadda. I need to check. The one who leaves his family to fornicate doesn't stop them. It is that he lacks the protectiveness over them to stop them from that. To stop that. وَرَجَلَةُ النِّسَاءِ. And the women who imitate the men. لا يدخل الجنة قاطع. Whoever cuts off his relatives will not enter paradise. وَسُبْحَانَ اللَّهِ وَبِحَمْدِهِ.